Because we were actually at the pool when they told me that. There's a lot of times in the evening I want to go to the pool and then I'll hear like thunder, but you know, far away.
Yeah. I take the chance, you know what I mean, one second. Yeah, but the weather guy was talking like that. You hear it, lightning, the thunder, it's like 10 miles away, still striking.
Yeah, there was one time I was outside of Arcane Ale Works. That's a brewery up there on East Bay.
Okay.
And it's crazy that the thunder probably hit like very close, but it was like literally, I'm gonna say like a good 500 feet, maybe even closer. I saw it, and then also we all felt it. It was like strong. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
As soon as that happened, we're like, yeah, we're gonna go inside, because we were just hanging out outside while it was raining.
Yeah.
Like right under the awnings there. And then we're like, you know what? It's time to go inside. Yeah, it's crazy because some people don't even worry about it. Because I remember when I used to drive taxi. I remember driving taxi in the summer of 2014, and it would be just like, I'd probably be driving through almost like what they call a water spout type of thing. And I would see people just like still, you know, out and about doing their thing.
Yeah.
And like not even worrying about it. So I was like, oh, I guess I shouldn't worry too much about it either.
I try to be cautious. I just don't want to have any problems. Especially when I'm riding the bike.
Yeah,
one day, the other, anyway, I had to go out on the road, and it was the bike path. It was there on Wall Street. It was the bike, you know, and I headed towards the beach. Got this little estimate with these good mirrors now. I hit the bike path. The mirror just clipped me. I fall on top of the bike here. Look here. Broke that collarbone, you know? And she stopped, got up. Are you all right? I told her, no. I said, I'm hurt right here. She got in and took off.
damn.
Another car stopped and called 911. And the police, of course, you know, I couldn't get her number or anything.
Yeah, some people when they get scared and stuff like that, they react. Did they ever find her? Yeah, that's not right, man.
No, and I'm in the bike lane. She came over in the vehicle.
Snake crossing area. I've always wanted to see like rattlesnakes and stuff out here.
Yeah, I see a couple when I travel.
The only types of snakes I've really seen out here are black snakes, because I think they're very predominant.
Yeah. Now, on the trail going south. I was on the trail, I don't know, it was on one of my week vacations. I was on the trail head to south, and rattlesnake crossing the trail.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? I was reading the paper one time, the TBT, and some people took pictures of that. They took a picture of like a curled up rattlesnake.
Yeah, on the trail?
Yeah, on the trail, yeah.
This one, maybe a good 5, 6 footers. It's pretty thick.
How long did it take for your collarbone to heal?
About 3 weeks before I got real comfortable with it. I mean, it was sore for like 3 weeks. Pretty good now. And, you know, I had the doctor look at it. Again, I'm going to tell you, as long as you don't do any heavy lifting, it shouldn't be a problem. Just the bones that are lining up, one bone is sitting on top of the other bone.
I remember one time if I remember clearly, because my memory has been pretty bad lately. I was driving in New York City. I used to drive a van and sometimes a Sprinter out there.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty tight street once. And I just had extremely big mirrors. And I just wasn't used to that, just having those big mirrors on the sides. And I think I hit somebody, like somebody walking about, and I think I hit them like in their elbow or something. But I stopped and I was like, "Hey, what's going on? You know, you all right?" Like, "Yeah, you know." He was mad, but I was just like, "Yeah, sorry, you know."
No, I just told the officer, I'm in the bike lane. She came over, the mirrors were sticking out, and it just
What kind of car did she have?
A little S10, little Chevy S10. I went over and fell and landed on my bike, broke my collarbone, and it hurt like
Yeah, people just have to be careful because now, well, I remember there was a time where people were just fascinated with texting and driving and just like getting into really bad accidents due to that. And yeah, even myself, I remember, but that's the thing, man. Like, I remember when they came out, because in New Jersey, you can't even talk on the phone. Like, you can't have your phone up to your ear. Yeah, they'll give you a ticket. Like, they can pull you over and give you a ticket for that. No, here they, here it's not like that in Florida. Like, you can have your phone up to your head. But honestly, I think that really doesn't affect. I mean, if you're a good driver, it doesn't really affect you. Like, but texting, yes, because you literally have to take your eyes off the road.
Yeah.
To do that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I remember I got pulled over. Yeah, I remember getting pulled over one time in New Jersey just because I had my phone to my ear, and I just didn't have a headset. That's when I was like, okay, time to get a Bluetooth headset.
I have to, you know, use the phone when I'm driving. I can wait until I, you know, get home or whatever.
Yeah, now it's crazy because I'm certain people still do that, like on their commute to work and coming home. Especially down here, since let's just say you have a commute that's pretty long. Like I used to have one that I went over the bridge, Howard Franklin. In the mornings it takes longer, but then in the evenings, you know, you're still sitting in traffic for a good 45 minutes. So you know, that's when it's like, all right, let's see what's on the news. Let's look at my emails. Let's look at my text messages. Let's look at Facebook. Nice rides today, man.
Yeah, you are.
Glad I came out.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone to drive with. My best bud, his wife, he had to take a job. Well, he didn't have to, but there was a job in Louisiana, making good money.
What part of New Orleans?
Somewhere outside of there. I'm not quite sure where. Check here.
I'll check for that gator, huh?
Now, last year, when I came out, every time I took a ride in the Money County Park, I would see a gator, either floating or ahead, or in Walsingham, I'd see one floating. So far, this spring and summer, I've only seen one gator. And I told the ranger, and he says, yeah, you see other people saying the same thing. It's just not out. He said, we didn't do anything. They're just not out and about like they normally were.
This year,
I used to come over here twice, 3 times a week, and usually always see like a big gator, 7, 8 footer. I mean, a big one. So I don't know if he croaked or.
yeah, there's yeah, I remember speaking with somebody at this park. They even had a name for him. I think they called him Wally or Willard. I forget what they called the gator, but it was a big gator. I remember seeing him, but on the other side over here.
Yeah, I seen him there too, but I got a picture. There was a big one. He was like up way over there, but he was huge. Well, that was before all that brush. See, is down there. You know, they're building homes back there. All that brush. It was like a dry bank, and he was up on the bank, and he was huge, man. I was like, holy shit, that thing's got to be an 8-footer. And it just so happened, you know, I got to stand here like this, off my cell phone here, the ranger, and I go, hey, bud. And he comes over, I said, what's over there? Yeah, he's a regular. He's huge.
Yeah, there's a I saw a big gator at Walsingham Park maybe a few months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I think it was like in the morning time. So I think right now, I think they'll come out more in those times, like more
Yeah, morning, evening.
yeah, morning and evening. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I think when it's really hot like this, they just want to lay out somewhere.
I told the ranger in Walsingham, here it is, the end of August, and I have yet to see the first gator in Walsingham. I seen one in here, over there on that side of the lake, and what's I want to say, that Seminole Park. I go to that Seminole Park, and
At Lake Seminole Park?
yeah, Lake Seminole. I've seen one in there. Now, last year, every time I come, I've seen a big one in this little area.
I remember one time, have you ever been to the Nature Preserve, Largo
Yes,
Central Park Nature Preserve?
Yes.
So
yeah.
there, around the little pond that they have there, one time, I have a picture too, it's so cool. Like, I was walking and then I saw like the mouth of the gator was like right underneath, so it's pretty much like I'm right here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm like right here, and then the mouth is like right there. And I remember I took a picture like this with my foot out, just like this, and you know, but the gator was chilling. I don't even think he noticed me.
I would like to watch that big one too. He sunning himself on the bank there. I swear to God, it had to be 8 foot. It was like the biggest thing I've ever seen. But now they're building homes back there, and all that brush, I don't know where it came from. I don't know.
This year I saw a baby gator, the smallest baby gator I've ever seen. It's because I was jogging on the trail in Walsingham Park.
Okay.
Over on the other side, over on the I'm gonna say the west side.
Oh yeah. I haven't seen a baby in there yet.
It was maybe 2 months ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy because during that time, like, my phone died, so I couldn't get any damn video. That would have been great because I saw the gator crossing the trail, and I was like, wow, that's a big lizard. at first, and then when I got close, I was like, oh shit, it's a little baby gator. It was about this big.
Oh man,
this big. And then, you know, once I ran up to it, because it was in the middle of the trail, then I was like trying to make it, you know, go that way it can safely cross the trail.
Yeah.
and then it actually snapped at me. It went like this. It's like it wanted to fight me, and then it didn't want to stop. It didn't want to let me go. So what I did was I had like a little strap. I had my armband, and I went like this. I just like held the armband in front of it, and it was trying to like bite the armband.
Are you serious?
And I did that until it got on the grass.
Oh my God!
I
No,
was
I
like-
have yet to see a baby in there. Wow. I looked too, and I told the ranger, I said, I do a bike ride every day. I mean, I work 8 hours. I get off. I come home. I change, and I go do a couple laps in the park. And I said, I have yet to see anything. I don't know how I'm missing it. And I told the one ranger, I said, last year I couldn't get to the park without seeing a gator. And when I was in the park, I was seeing them. I mean, I wasn't even trying to. I just looked. They're everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of times they're hiding out too. I remember, alright, you know Walsingham Park? Let's just say you're entering the park, right there by Old Walsingham Road.
Yeah, okay.
On the left-hand side, let's just say you're about to go over that little first bridge there.
Yeah, yeah.
On the left-hand side, there's like a little pond area.
Yeah.
They'll hang out in there
I
too.
checked that out. I do. I checked that area out.
Because I remember one time they were, there was one over there and it ran away from me. It got scared. It was a big one too. I see some movement right there.
Fish is jumping. Oh, maybe I'm just missing them. I don't know.
There's a gator right there. That's a leaf.
Something. Fish was jumping.